want to take a fistful of bees and cram them down his throat.
All right, make a pretty good time here. See, this was the demo for Metal Gear Solid 3, and I played the shit out of this.
Out of the demo?
Just one little section over and over and over and over again. I couldn't wait for the game to come out. I mean, what's your favorite game? What's your favorite game of all time?
If you ever need to talk to somebody,
I don't need to talk to anybody.
call Corey.
Leave me out of it.
He'll talk to you if he answers.
See, this was the original
Maybe.
camera angle. You need to play it from a fixed camera angle, but yeah, you can do it like this. And what's your favorite? That's a good question. What's your favorite game?
My favorite game,
Yeah, just
like ever.
straight up favorite game.
I don't know. That's hard. That's a big question. It's tough. My go-to answer is often Super Mario Kart,
Yeah.
like the original, just because I played it so much and had such a damn good time with it. I mean, just a lot. But yeah. Also, I'm going to go with like Red Dead Redemption. Mm-hmm. And
What about long-term franchises? I mean, old stuff.
I always liked the Star Wars arcade game.
Shit. I got 2 of them. I got 3 of them.
Yeah, the old Star Wars vector graphics arcade game. Mm-hmm. That was always my favorite. But like the original Legacy of Kain, that was one of my favorites. You're like, fuck this, I'm gonna go wrestle. Oh no,
No.
you're just running.
I'm gonna hide.
That's a good idea. Told you should have gotten more bees.
I've been carrying these bees around for a while. Actually, I think I have some bees.
Do you really?
Let's see. I think when I pick those up. Yep, I got a hornet's nest.
Dude, can you throw them at somebody?
No, I can eat it.
You can just eat the paper? Just the hornet's nest?
It's under food. What can I say?
Dude, Naked Snake's a badass. What'd you have for dinner? Hornets.
Roasted hornets.
I had hornets, motherfucker. I had hornets. Don't fuck with me.
A mango chutney.
With mango chutney.
Man, they're all out there and shit. Whoa, he's right there.
Get a good look at the mullet. The crazy dude with a mullet carrying around a bunch of bees that he's going to eat.
Dude, I can make it crazier than that. America!
It looks like this bad guy from a Daredevil comic from the 80s. What was his name?
Captain America?
No. It was like Nuke or something like that. It was in Born Again. Anyway.
See if I can get out of here. Okay, cool.
You just had to go to that door?
Yeah. Well, this is where the scientist is. We'll see him in a minute.
Okay.
This is one of the nice things about Metal Gear, though, is in this game, whatever crazy shit you put on your character is there through all the cutscenes since they're real time. So, like, you put the Kabuki girl face paint on him, and you have to do all these really serious things that's just completely ridiculous.
A monocle?
Yeah.
A monocle.
Wait till you see what the monocle's attached to.
Oh my gosh.
One of Vulcan's men. You'll never get it from me.
That is fabulous. And by fabulous, I mean fabulous.
The other side of the
This is the most ridiculous spy scenario maybe ever. And he was sent by Major Zero. Mm-hmm. Of course.
Yep.
Zero.
There's a
Now, if you'll come with me, I've taken Boardwalk and Park Place.
there's kind of a conceit in the Metal Gear games where it seems like people repeat what other people say to them quite a bit in these games. It's like
Everybody's on a submarine.
I can't take that shit seriously. All right, let's go past this. There's a lot of story going on here.
I want to hear the story of how he got that earring. I'm like, Earring monocle. I didn't even know they made earring monocles.
Ear cuff monocle.
Ear cuff monocles. Do you get that like at the booth in the mall when you get your ear pierced?
You get that at Hot Topic, man. Haven't
Hot
you?
Topic.
You haven't been to Hot Topic recently, or
Dude,
you would know.
Apparently, I need to. I want an ear cuff
Look
monocle.
at this guy. He's the hipster prototype. He's got an ironic mustache. He's got a leather jacket.
Dude, he totally is.
A monocle.
Shoot him now. It's like 1964. If you shoot him now, you can end hipster stuff before it ever started. This is what the game should have been about. Traveling back in time to kill all hipsters, like, in the cradle.
You're not worried about the kind of time paradox.
No!
Doc Brown, like we've got to go back to 1985.
It's worth it. We'll deal with the consequences.
Right.
Naked Snake eradicating hipsters in 1964. That's a video game right there.
What would you call it?
Naked Snake eradicating hipsters in 1964.
Part 1
Part 1.
of 20.
Part the first. HD.
All right, we're going to skip forward a little bit here. Yeah. So anybody who actually wants to know the story can just slow that way the fuck down.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Let's get
Look for the subliminal messages that we planted in there as well.
Yeah, I used to have a roommate who used to get high and watch me play this game all the time. All she would do would point stuff out that I had run past. Be like, what was that over there? And that was a flower. Don't worry about it. All right.
I'm really disappointed you haven't thrown up yet.
Should have taken this ridiculous fucking face paint off.
Those men were from the Ocelot.
He's like, I'll take my face paint off when you take off the ear cuff monocle.
We had a deal. I called you before we set this whole thing up.
Right.
Calm down.
In fact, you should pistol whip him and take the ear cuff monocle.
And we got the best backup we could ask for.
Along with the face paint.
Yes.
Look,
So let me point out to you some of the highlights of this game. There is a sniper fight with an old man. And if you save your game and you set the PlayStation clock forward by like a month, he dies of old age.
What?
Yes. There's a point where you have a dream, and the dream is actually another Konami game called, I think, like Code Breakers or something like that,
Okay.
about killing vampires, where, you know, he basically just breaks into this other game for about 10 minutes, and then you wake up.
What?
The end of the game has multiple pistol, like, six-shooter gun duels in it, and several different kind of, like, ending scenarios, depending on what you do. Actually, that's a little bit of an overstatement, but...
And there was one of the Metal Gear games had you could only beat the psychic guy by taking your controller and unplugging it and then plugging it into the second port.
That's Metal Gear Solid 1.
Okay.
Psycho Mantis.
Okay, yeah, right.
He'd read your hard drive,
And
read
talk
your
about
save games.
what games you'd been playing.
I see you like Castlevania.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, the Metal Gear Solid 1 was a total mind job because they also had, that was one where they had the code on the back of the box for Meryl, and the colonel would call you and say, look on the back of the box for the code. And so you had to call this girl, and the codec code to call her was actually printed on the back of the box for the video game. And that was the only place that information existed. So if you'd rented that game,
You were screwed.
you were screwed.
And this was Metal Gear Solid 1?
Yeah, that, and I know a lot of people who couldn't get past the Psycho Mantis fight because they couldn't figure out, you know,
Because they didn't think like a crazy
yeah,
person.
take the controller out, put it in port 2. So,
And that was like really before, you know, the internets were just ripe with codes and hints and walkthroughs and stuff.
it's one of those things that I don't like to get up on my back in my day high horse very often, but god damn it, back in my day there was no internet to look something up on if you got stuck. Like,
Oh, like the old Sierra games?
Jesus, I mean, I remember printing out like a 20-page thing off of some horrible CompuServe site for
Like a BBS.
Final Fantasy VII. Like, you know, before the PlayStation 1, there was shit out there.
Right.
Don't get me started on fighting games. God.
Yeah. That was all like tribal. You had to like hang out in arcades
Yeah.
and get it whispered to you like somebody was trying to deal to you or something.
That's the boss.
Now, is that who does the voice for the boss? Or is that like her real name, Lori Allen?
No, that's the voice actress.
Okay.
And those are nuclear bombs.
Oh. Damn, she's wearing her ovaries on the outside.
She's his mentor, essentially.
Okay.
And she spends the entire game beating the shit out of him.
What is she, vagina snake?
Yeah. No, she is the boss.
Oh, just the boss.
The boss.
Like in Springsteen.
See, there's that bee.
Bees!
Bee
Bees!
commando.
Dude, run!
Shoot the bees.
Dude, get the hell out of there. Uncool.
Hornets.
Yeah, you probably shouldn't have been carrying around a hornet's nest, should you, jackass? Oh my god.
That's the fear.
What? What the hell?
Bee commando. Told you.
The pain?
That's the pain.
If the situation is on that chopper, you are obligated to hunt that chopper down and crash it into a mountain.
I want the Metal Gear Solid 3 Special Edition with the situation as well. So I'm only going through these cutscenes because I want you to see Naked Snake get his ass kicked because I think that you would really enjoy it.
Okay, I'm down with that.
Sit down.
Ooh, he's gross looking.
Oh yeah, he's got bees all up in him.
My friends, let us fight together again.
I have waited long for this day.
Yep, anime voice.
We will fight.
The whole thing's kind of anime centric.
Yeah.
That's the old guy. He's got trees growing in him.
What? Like
Yeah.
in him?
Yeah.
Well, what happened to his eyes just there? They kind of bugged out.
Yep. He's weird.
Why does he have trees growing inside of
It
him?
lets him be the ultimate sniper because he can photosynthesize energy and stay in place for days at a time.
Oh, of course. That's what I mean. That's what I thought, but, you know.
Raining blood.
Yep, there he is. Big gay owl.
Is he crying?
Oh, no, wait. That's the sorrow.
It's Randall Flagg.
Oh, yeah, that's the ghost fight you have to do halfway through the game. Another fucked up thing. You have to walk up a river. The river is full of bodies. The number of bodies in the river equates to the number of people you've murdered throughout the game. So if you
Really?
don't kill anybody, there's no bodies in the river to sap your strength and make it hard to continue. If you kill a lot of people, then it's just littered and it becomes
Holy
a lot harder.
crap!
Yeah. Yeah, this guy. He's the one who has Raiden as his butt boy.
I knew the Metal Gear games were weird, but I didn't know they had this level of just bizarreness in them.
Yeah.
Welcome to my country
Oh no.
and to my
That's how I order food at restaurants.
Welcome to my country and my unit. I would like a side salad and a well-done steak.
For my new
Now!
recoilless nuclear
Sure.
warheads.
Yeah, don't drop those like that bitch did. It's a bad idea.
These will make a fine gift.
These will make a fine gift for my niece. Her birthday is next week.
She always wanted one.
Disciples. Are we taking him with us?
No, this one is still
I-
just a child.
Okay,
Pure
what's...
Are you saturated now?
yeah, I
right.
don't know what's going on.
Okay, that's fine. We'll get going.
Okay, we're getting to the ass-kicking part.
This is actually after you've had your arms and legs broken and a nuclear bomb has gone off quite close. So,
Well, that's a drag.
yeah, you're all messed up.
Do you have, like, radiation poisoning?
Actually, I think you do.
We get to see him throw up yet? Just take charcoal pills or something?
There is a whole medicine subgame in this.
Of course there is.
So, when you go in here, you basically have to apply some
Holy crap.
disinfectant, and let's see, you need to pull out the bullet, and sutures, and a bandage, and
These are just showing all your various wounds.
So, I'm just going to do this quickly.
You can't just take a potion.
No. What's actually even more messed up than that is that we're just gonna cut out after this. So I'm not gonna finish doing this. What's even more messed up than that is that if you take a bullet wound and you don't heal it, you see how your health is red?
Yeah.
You can't fully heal yourself. If you leave it alone over the course of the game, it will heal, and your character will now have a scar in that place for the rest of the game.
Really?
Yeah. Hideo Kojima has gone on record as saying that if he could make a game where when you died it erased your save game and you couldn't play anymore, he would totally do that.
What a dick.
So we're going to wrap up part 3 here.
Okay.
Say goodnight.
Good night.